Hi to everyone, we are in the data science related course, and here we are in the section about pandas. In the last video we have seen series, panda series, and today we will see the pandas data frame that is probably the most important data type in pandas. Uh, what is exactly a data frame? It's not very easy to define because it depends about what you can do with this data frame. But a very simple concept that is similar to data frame is table. In fact, I want to show you um, now a little idea about what is a data frame. So the first thing we have to do, however, is to import pandas library, and here we are importing also other libraries such as NumPy and matplotlib, and as usually we are assigning to pandas an alias in this way. And finally, with the percent symbol, pylab inline, this command means that you can build a plot and graph inside this worksheet and not and so in this way we avoid that the plot will be open in other windows. So then I want to show you this command. Yeah, because with this command we can create very quickly data frame. Data frame with data about the coronavirus. This is a resource, in particular CSV file, a comma separate value file from an open dataset about COVID-19. With this command we will open the file and we'll save it in a dataset. So the command is pd, that is the alias for pandas, and dot read CSV. Then we have the path, the URL of the resource, and sometimes you could put another delimiter. For example, if the value aren't separated by comma but by another character, for example dot comma, you can add this argument in this parameter in the function read CSV. So control space, and yeah, because we haven't run this cell, you can see here name pd is not defined. Why? Because we are using here pd, that is the alias for pandas, but we haven't run this cell. So first we have to run this, okay, and then we can run this one. Okay, it's elaborating the dataset, and here we have the data about COVID-19. How I have said before, this is a table. You can see here columns, the labels of the columns and the rows, and this primary column is an index column. Okay, this will be automatically generated by Pandas. Okay, so with a data frame we can perform a different operation. I want to show you some very simple operation for this video, because this is just an introduction to data frame, and with the next video we will see the data frames more in depth, with some practical examples. So first thing, these are some of the most basic operation that we can perform on a data frames, and what does it means. So the first one, data that head will show the first 5 element at the head of the data frame. So control space, and here we are, the first five from 0 to 4. If we want, we can specify more or less records to show. For example, we can write 10 if we want the first 10 rows of the data frame. Then we have the tail command, that is the opposite of the head. So it will show the last 5 records of these data frames. For example, so tail, okay, in this way. And obviously we can specify also here the number of records we want to visualize. For example, 14, and here we have 14 records about this dataset. Then we have the command count. What does this command do? He will print the numbers of each element in the data frame. So date, key, country code, country name, and here we have the number of the record for each column. Then we have the describe. Sorry, describe, and this command instead will visualize some statistical indicator, some elements of statistical description of this dataset. For example, yeah, okay, data. Okay. So for each column here we can see the number of records, the mean, the standard deviation, the minus value, the max value, and the quartile. Then with this command we can visualize the dimensions of this dataset. In this case, we have 48,503 rows and 11 columns. And with this command